everyone, and welcome back. Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful season, and welcome back to our video series all about doing prayer at home. So today I wanted to really quickly have our prayer space. You hopefully have been doing little prayers with your family. If not, you can always check out that video in the playlist of all the different ones I've done so far. But today I wanted to talk about something that especially is useful if you're having to watch Mass at home or if you're actually going to Mass, but just like a wonderful thing to incorporate into your prayer time. And it's something we do a lot with the kids at Transfiguration, so thought it'd be fun to share it all with you. We talk a ton about the liturgical colors. So our church is so amazing where they order our year into kind of 4 colors, if you will. And especially for younger children, this is such it's a pattern in many ways, and it's a rhythm, and it's something that they can kind of observe. And it's also just a great way of helping to explain the different seasons also. So during today's video, we're going to talk about the colors. I'm going to teach you a really sweet song that you can do with your children. And also, if you check the description below, there's actually an activity about the liturgical colors that you can do at home with your kids. And it's kind of making your own vestments. So in CGS, or also just I use these during children's liturgy, we have these small vestments. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make a little ledge. You might not be able to see them that well, but we'll make it work. I'm actually going to move something over. I'm going to use this kind of as a stand for them right now. You see that? Okay. All right. So we talk about that there are 4 colors that we use throughout the year. The first one is purple. And purple is the season of preparation. So purple and preparation go together. And purple we see during Advent, and we also see it during Lent. So anytime we see purple, we realize that we're preparing for something. And what we're preparing for is for a feast. So feasts are always important, and there are 2 major feasts, if you will, in the Catholic Church. The first one, of course, is Christmas, but the biggest of them is Easter, right? So right now we're actually in the Easter season, so if you're watching Mass or if you're able to go to Mass, you're going to see a lot of white. And white is used for celebration. We remember these are times we're celebrating that Jesus has risen right now, and we spend a good amount of our time in that season. So green is what we see during the ordinary time. Now green, we remember, green means growing. So just like plants grow in their green, for us in our seasons, green means we're in a season of growing. And we're growing in our faith. And red, for little kids, we always say red is for Pentecost, because that is one of the major feasts where we wear red. Now, for older kids, we also always remind them that red means 2 things. Remember, for the fire of the Holy Spirit, the coming of the Holy Spirit, that's why Pentecost, because of the fire and the red. But we also, for older children and older kids, remember that red is also what means blood for martyr. So you'll see red sometimes on Feast of Martyrs. So there are a few extra days you might see the red. And for older kids too, we might get into the pink, which we wear 1 week in Advent and 1 week in Easter, in Lent season. So, but these, especially for younger kids, these are the major colors they see throughout the year, especially these 3. So we like to just reinforce those. So it's a simple thing that during your prayer time together, you can change the colors. And maybe you don't have all these 4 colors to do cloths on, but maybe you can add in things for them. So like right now, you could add in white flowers or go find even big flowers or something that's white and gold too is always great to remember that season. Adding in purple things when we're getting ready to prayer, during ordinary time, remembering these are times we're growing in our faith during this time. We're listening to the scriptures and we're growing all together. So something that might be green. So these are just great colors to incorporate into your prayer table, but also to remember that they are so important to us. So I'm going to teach you a little song that you can do with your kids all about the 4 colors. So it goes, purple and red and green and white remind us of the light. Purple is for preparation, white is for celebration, green is for the growing time, red is for Pentecost. Purple and green and red and white remind us of the light. And we always remember that light is Christ and God who always guides us. So hopefully you found that song fun. You can replay it. Sorry for my horrible voice. I'm not a singer, but I just wanted to share that with you, that even if you don't have a great voice, it's a really fun way to teach your kids about the colors, and just a wonderful thing to point out to them during Sundays or any time when you go to Mass, and remembering the colors and how they help to just remind us of what season we're in, and always, of course, bringing us back to the most important thing, which is Jesus. So hopefully that was helpful. If you have any ideas, feel free to comment below. We're here to learn from each other for sure. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you back. If you're curious about learning more about prayer at home, we have a whole playlist on our channel all about tips, tricks, and ways to get started. So thanks so much for watching.